Hello, this is Julian Rico, and how do I start this intro? We're the champions. If you're at Sunrise, Florida, you are the champions. Congratulations to the Florida Panthers as they are your Stanley Cup champions for the first time in franchise history. They win it 2-1 over the Oilers. Um, in the first period, Carter Vanguard scored the first goal for the Panthers. Before then, Mattis Genmark scored the before then tied the game 1-1. And then second period, Hartman um, Renhart scored the second goal for the Panthers, and the Panthers are Stanley Cup champions. Connor McDavid is also your Smythe Trophy winner. He is, of course, the sixth Conn Smythe Trophy winner from the losing team and second non-goalie. This was a series that I thought there was going to be a sweep, and then all of a sudden, all out of nowhere, the Oilers win all the last three games to get to this game seven, and now they're the seventh Canadian team to lose in a Stanley Cup. And for Florida Panthers fans, you guys are the champions. It's awesome. If you did see the game, you got to see how those players were emotional. The GM was been very emotional. Every player who stepped in this on that hockey field for the Florida Panthers, they've been to this moment. They've been waiting for this for a long time in their careers. And you look at their families right now. They're right now just hugging their husbands, or I don't know. I'm gonna say hockey players are hugging their families, but this is a team that last year lost the Stanley Cup, and then they redeemed themselves as Stanley Cup champions. Meanwhile, for the Oilers, this is a team that started again. They won three games, lost nine, 31st in the league, and then they hire a coach who, in his first time coaching this team, and it surprised us getting to that Stanley Cup final, which I think is a big achievement. There are big questions on, is this team going to be back again? It's gonna come down to how can they play a full season, and can they be back in the stage? I think they will be back, but it is going to be a challenging when you get to like the games like the Golden Knights, the Panthers again, the Stars who look to improve their roster. So that's one of them you can look at. But overall, the Florida Panthers, we are the champions. Are the champions. Some other NHL news: the Bruins and the Sooners have made a deal that sees Jonas Kapelson, who is the goalkeeper for the Sooners, and Lunis Hallmark swap places. So the Bruins will get the goalkeeper Jonas Korpisler, forward Mark Hendrickson at 2024 first round pick, and the Sooners will receive Lunis Hallmark. Um, Big trade. That was a big trade for the Penguins and no, for the Bruins and the Sooners. We'll see how this goes, but for the Sooners, they do give up a 2024 first round pick. So that is interesting. So now you got the Bruins now got two first round picks for this year's NHL 2024 draft. All right, let's get to the NFL. So there's a lot of going on in Charlotte with the Panthers reveal that they're going to plan a re-notifications on their stadium. If you didn't see that, you can go check it out in their channel. The Charlotte City Council are okay with the Panthers renovation plans. The Charlotte City Council voted Monday night to approve a joint $800 million stadium renovation plan with the Carolina Panthers. that ties the NFL team to the city for the next 20 years. Now, we also heard there was a report that that they are going to build a new stadium for Charlotte FC and the Carolina Panthers in 2046. So we're still going to be in Bank of America Stadium, but again, in 2020 in 2046, we're getting ourselves a new stadium. And I wonder what is it going to look like. Futuristic? I don't know. We'll see. But that's that's the Panthers. Let's get to the Packers, where the Packers have their new president and CEO of the Packers. Ed Policy will be the will succeed Mark Murphy as Packers president and CEO. Policy will replace Mark Murphy, who will step away in July of 2025 as he reaches the mandatory retirement of age 70. Congrats to Policy on this job. He is the new president of the Packers. So, Packers fans, how do you react to this? Are you excited next year that Ed Policy is your new president? Let's get to the NBA. This has been a big story for the NBA. So I'll go quickly on these. Wizards hire former Pistons GM Troy Weaver as senior advisor. Former GM for the Pistons, and now, of course, the Wizards are looking to have a senior advisor, and now they get one in former GM Troy Weaver. This is the biggest one for the NBA. The Cavs are hiring former Warriors assistant Kenny Atkinson as head coach. Now, if you remember, Kenny Atkinson was previously is the current Warriors assistant, but the last time he took the head coaching job was back had a 4-year spell with the Brooklyn Nets. He had that KD, Kyrie Irving team in Brooklyn until there were some issues going on in Brooklyn. Now he gets his second chance, and this is a well-deserved job for Kenny Atkinson. We've been hearing that it could be James Borrego. It is not James Borrego. It is going to be Kenny Atkinson. So shout out to Kenny Atkinson on this job. Scottie Barnes intends to sign a 5-year maximum rookie extension that could be worth up to $270 million, according to Adrian Walsh. Congrats to Scottie Barnes in this 5-year maximum rookie extension. Really earned this. He's an all-star forward, looking to get his young team back in the mix. And this is a young team. Scottie Barnes is a good player. He's a real good athlete. Now it's the next step of hoping to win a championship in Toronto. The T-Wolves are also signing are also making some big one. The T-Wolves are signing head coach Chris Finch a 4-year contract extension through the 2027-28 campaign, according to Adrian Walsh. So congrats to Finch, Barnes, Atkinson, and Weaver to get this new things. Troy Weaver will be the new senior advisor for the Wizards. Kenny Atkinson is the new head coach of the Cavs. Scottie Barnes will remain as a Raptor, and Chris Finch will stay in Minnesota until the 2027-28 campaign. Shout out to the Tennessee Vols. For the first time, a number 1 seed in the national championship to win this College World Series since Miami in 1999. That's what happened. The Tennessee Vols have beat the Texas A&M to win the College World Series. Congratulations, Tennessee. You guys also deserve the "We are the champions." So well earned for you guys. Congratulations to you guys. All right, let's get to the Euros. It is, of course, currently 12:02, so it is now Tuesday, but this is still the news that happened yesterday, which is June 24th. So let's continue. Let's get to the Euros. Spain beats Albania 1-0. Croatia give up a late goal, and Italy and Croatia ended a draw. So tough one for them. Meanwhile, for Copa America, and I will do this again for Latinos. Again, if you are familiar, this Copa America is also for the U.S. and Mexico and Canada in this tournament, but also we're hoping to see those two come out. Colombia wins against Paraguay 2-1. Brazil desperate did not have this result. 0-0 to Costa Rica. The groups is Group D, Colombia first place with 3 points. Brazil in second in 1 point. Costa Rica in third in 1 point. And Paraguay, no points. Latinos. Colombia ganó 2-1 contra Paraguay. Brasil 0-0 contra Costa Rica. Raro porque Brasil iba a ganar 2-1 o no, pero no empataron. Colombia es en primer lugar con 3 puntos. Brasil 1 punto. Costa Rica 1 punto en tercer lugar. Y Paraguay no hay puntos en cuarto lugar. En Grupo C, ese pasó en domingo. Uruguay en primer lugar por 3 puntos. Estados Unidos, the USA, so I'm giving this shout out to the USA as they beat Bolivia on Sunday 2-0. But they're in second place for 3 points. Panama ended in no point, third place, and then Bolivia in fourth. Yeah. All right, time for bonus of the day, and it is the Lakers, Los Angeles Lakers. They finally announced, it's official, JJ Redick is the new head coach of the Lakers, the 29th coach in franchise history. I have his quote, what he said about his experience as a head coach. I have never coached in the NBA before. I don't know if you guys have heard that. The expectations is a championship. That's what I signed up for. This is interesting because JJ Redick, he gets this job. Now comes to the question of, can you build a winning championship with the Lakers? And that is what JJ Redick is going to do. You're going to get a guy who is going to find players who want to win a championship in LA. And they're catching up with Boston, which Boston just celebrated their 18th banner. Now the Lakers are hoping to win their 18th banner and tie up with the Celtics. But let me know what your thoughts of. But hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And as always, congratulations to